Hi, my name is Joshua. For those of you that don't know me, so I'm going to in this particular video. I'm trying not to make it too long, so I'm just going to explain the drawing tools for you on this particular video. Next video, I'm going to explain the filling tools, and then on the other video, I'm going to explain all the other tools that has to do with the layers and every other thing. I don't want the videos to be too long, too lengthy for you. So now this, I'm in Moho Pro, Moho 12 Pro. So now this is the drawing tool section. I'm just going to explain how to use this particular tools in your drawing. So first of all, let's go to this tool. I pick this tool. For instance, I can draw a shape with this tool. What I did is I Control C and I Control V to move it to the other side, and I flip it by using this flipping tool. So I pick with this particular tool, which is my transform point tool. I pick with this tool, and then I can get this particular shape. I'm trying to get something like that looks like an egg. If you notice now, the color is white, the stroke is still black, and the stroke is tiny. I just zoomed in for you to see. Sorry, I just have to change this color. I'll pick this tool, I change this color. I'm going to explain that tool tomorrow, the next class, please. The next class I'll explain that too. So I just want to pick and change the color for this particular one. So this is, for instance, the head of somebody. Maybe this is the head of take one for instance. I'm just joking. So now this particular tool, like I just saw me doing now, I can use to pick a particular point and then move it to whatsoever angle that I want the point to be. I can actually move my point with that. So that is what I just did. I'm using my mouse to screw up and down. Yeah, for those of you that are new to anything that has to do with this. So that's for me using this tool. If I want to move the whole tool, I just click and it highlights everything in this particular shape. So I can move at the middle, I can rotate. When I move it here, see it's changing. I can rotate, and then I can drag just this edge by putting it here, changing. By using the cursor, it's changing. Then I can drag this edge, yeah, and also I can drag this edge and then up also and down if I want to. That is me doing that. So that's about this particular tool, and that just is tool. Yeah, for you to adjust the shape, Ctrl Z for it to go back to the normal. So now I want to show you how the cover shape tool work, which is the next tool I'm going to use. When you click the tool, you notice that it has some extra what's it called, extended line appeared. So this I can drag and can distort or change the shape of any image that I want to change with this cover shape tool. And if I want to change just the under, because I notice that when I'm moving this down, this is moving also. So if I'm to move it where this will not be moving, all I have to do is just click my Alt on it, my keyboard, and then I drag just this point. Are you seeing that? I'm dragging just a point, for instance. Yeah. So this, for instance, is the shape that I'm creating, and that's for this curve too. If I want to take it back, probably I want to make it a point edge. I don't want to be curved. All I have to just, now that is on V, if you discover is clicked on it, so I can actually make it a point, or I change it back to a curve. So that is that about that. One thing you should notice that if I highlight the whole particular point and then I go to my curve tool, if I apply, it's going to apply to everything. It's going to apply to everything, the whole shape. It's going to apply to the whole shape. And if I try to pick just a shape using this, it does not work. So always go back to your transform point tool, which is this tool. You always go back to this transform point tool. So you pick this tool, and the shortcut, if you look at it, what is on brackets on the shortcut is a shortcut. So I'm actually teaching you how to identify shortcut, or how to apply shortcut, and also how to use it on the normal way. So now I just showed you how to apply shortcut, which is your T on the keyboard, and then this is your C on the keyboard. Are you seeing that T? So quick C, curve, to what I want, then go back to T. So I just do what I want. So that is for you too. And there's your add A, is your add point. Your A, I want to add a new point. Yeah, if I want to add a new point here, I can also add a new point to this shape until I get the particular shape that I'm looking for. So that is for my hard point to, I'm actually not creating anything. I'm actually just showing you how you can use your drawing tools. So for better understanding, this is my drawing tools in, just imagine that this can be a character's head. Actually, it depends on what you want to create. It can actually be a character's head. Yeah, it can be. I'm still using this tool, just moving it to the angle that I want, and using your mind, to look at it. Using your mind to create something like this. Let's say I'm using my mind to create, something like this. It's not straight because I'm not put by holding shift. If I hold shift, it's going to be a straight line, and then going to so I'm trying to create this difference, the distance between here and here, the distance here and here, with my mind. Yeah, you must not draw everything. So that's why you have to be good in drawing and art and all the other bit that has to do with drawing. So that is for that. Now let's go back to this tool. And now I want to draw another shape. I want to draw a straight curve. This particular one it shows that it's sharp corners. So when I'm drawing, it's going to have sharp corners. When I turn it off and then I draw, it's not going to have sharp corners. Please take note of that. That is that for the tools. And one other thing I want to explain here is, you see this is auto fill, this is auto stroke. I just turn them off. And let me first of all turn this off. Now auto wet is on. If I move this with my transform point tool and then I move it here, it's going to automatically wet. So if you're seeing it now, it's showing a green sign there. It's showing a green sign. That means my wet is on. So when you see that green check, that green, when it gets close and it shows green, it means my auto wet is on. If I turn it off and then I move it close, it's not going to show green. That means it's not going to wet. So but if I turn it on, it's going to automatically wet, which just happened, and then this automatically wet. So now I have a full shape. So when I click the middle, okay, I think there's a line that's not connected or something. So let me quickly check. Okay, so now if I click, it picks the whole shape. So for instance, now I have to run Ctrl Z till I get to that part where I was explaining before. So now you look at this. Now that's for auto wed and that's for auto wed. So now I want to understand auto fill. So when I click this and I drag it, auto weds and it autos. There's an auto fill too. So that's for auto fill. So auto stroke, auto fill is still turned on. I want to turn auto fill off and auto stroke. So now you have a stroke. The stroke is the outline, while fill is the inside of it. Yeah, that's a fill. That's a stroke. For those that don't understand stroke and fill. So if you want to say an outline, that's a stroke, and then the fill is the color or the color of the shape. That's a fill. So that is that about the tools at the top. So now I'm going to use this freehand tool to draw something. Let's say, let me delete what's here so that you get a better understand. Let's say for example, I want to draw an heel or something that has to do with the cover. All I have to just click, hold your mouse and draw. Don't free your mouse. When you're done, you free it, then it gives you this shape. Then say, go back to this. I want to compare this shape with another one. So now, if I click my freehand tool, I can change the smoothness. If I don't want it to be smooth, I come here and reduce the smoothness. And icing it is like a rough edge. It's not smooth. It's not smooth like this first one. And if I want to be more better and to look smoother, I just come here and then icing is looking smoother, like I'm drawing smooth lines. This you can use if you are drawing for instance. Now I want to do something that has to do with frame by frame. This is very, very helpful. It helps in frame by frame. Probably you want to draw smoke and then the other thing. And one thing you should know, now I want to go to the shapes. The shapes, like I discussed, like I talked about before, auto stroke and auto fill. If I turn them off, if I turn auto fill off, I'm just want to explain again. When I draw a shape, you're going to see just the auto stroke. The stroke is low, it's not high. That's why you can see. So let me quickly do that and come back to the class. So now I've increased the stroke. Yeah, I increased the stroke by 16, 15. Or you can come here and increase it, or you do it like they could just move your mouse. That's what I'm doing, moving my mouse up, taking it down, or you move your, what's it called, you click on it and then you click your, you type what you want. Sorry, you type what you want. It's not moving with up and down. So basically I use my mouse to move to what I want. I believe you all have mouse or you can use your, what's it called, if you have your, it's the mouse, your computer mouse, instead of using an external mouse, it's the mouse. So you do that, and then you draw a shape. For instance, I don't want my auto stroke to be on, I just want to see the auto fill, and I want to see the stroke. That's what you get here. I want the fill, the stroke to be on and the fill not on, and that's what you get. And when you want both to be on, that's what you get. As this, I'm drawing a square. Now I'm trying, it's actually a rectangle because it's not a square, it's not equal side. So this is my circle, and this is my triangle. These are basic shapes that you already have installed. I basically don't use most of this. Like this, I've never used this before. I don't see any use for it. Maybe for wave, I don't know. I've not used it. And then if you want to get something that has to do with it, for instance, yeah, you want to get probably like a wall, yeah, you can do this to your shape, and I'm going to explain this later. And when you change the color, you can change this color. Yeah, you can change the color. Yeah. So that will be explained later, or not in this class. So I just explained basically the shapes to you now. These are the basic shapes, and you just choose horizontal, vertical, like horizontal 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You see that? But when I come here and I change horizontal, for instance, now I want 10 by 4. I just draw 10 by 4. Yeah, that's that. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is that about the shape. And I also can off auto stroke and auto fill. So now, for instance, I want to explain the next, which is, let me just draw another shape with my hand. For instance, I just need this to be curved, and now it has a white auto fill is not on. We don't need it on again. So okay, delete. So for instance, now my auto stroke needs to be on. I don't want it to be white. I change it to, let's say, change to green. So this is the color, for instance, that I want. And then I want to delete, probably I don't want this line. After drawing, I discovered that I don't want this line. I want to change this, the line. I just might delete. Yeah, I can delete this, and then I add whatsoever thing that I want to add to it. You know, that's not what I want. You can delete, or you can just come into add to, and then you drag. But basically that is for your delete. You drag, and you drag to what you want to do. Yeah, so that's for that. So this is my for deleting. I want to delete something, so that is for that too. So this magnet tool, yeah, is a magnet tool, which is your S. Like I told you, if you move your mouse close, you see the shortcut for it. So this is my magnet tool. Magnet is just like the word magnet. I want to draw onto magnet. I want to add the magnetic motion to this. I want to drag just this edge. I want to reduce the radius. I come here and reduce it to what I want. I drag just at a particular point that it's perfect. And that's for magnetic. That's for magnet too. And that's about that. So this is your brush tool. If I want to reduce the radius, increase the radius, same like the magnet. I come here, and then this is my brush. It has an auto stroke and fill. Most times when you use brush, there's no need for it to turn on the auto stroke. So turn it off so that it will be visible that you're brushing something. Yeah, the auto stroke is still on. Auto stroke, okay. Okay, so this is the brush. Yeah, this is brush. The auto stroke is still on. Yeah, and you can turn off this if you don't want to merge. You want to be on top. You see, now it's not merging anymore because I've turned it off. I think it's now that my system has put the auto stroke off. You know, you see that it's merging. That's why it's highlighting that it's merging. But if you don't want to merge, you turn it off. You don't want this to merge, turn it off. So Control A. If you want to pick it all, always come back here. If not, click the little one. So that's all that about brush. You can use that to apply shades and other things to your drawing. So that's for brush. And I'm just going to draw a shape now. Okay, I'm on this shape as well. Come on. Okay, let me go back to triangle, and then I draw my triangle. And there's two If you ask the are you seeing another delete, I'm just deleting some edge I don't want to see. Oh my god, probably I don't want to see this edge. That's just the work of that tool. And then if you have a lot of points, you can reduce the points with this shape. I see that there was a reduction. Ctrl Z, see the point? I see now reduction of points. Ctrl Z, I'll redo and undo. You see that's for reduction of point. Then if you want to apply probably like a particle, you can do bubbles, change it to inset, apply inset, change it to landscape, you apply. Let me zoom in so that you see what I'm actually drawing. So you see that? You click, it comes in, you just click. Let's say you want to, let's say after you want to just do something on your diagram. You see, and you can also change it, transform it to what you want. You just click this and transform to what? Sorry, I clicked the Ctrl T. I thought I was using Photoshop. So transform to what you want. You want to make it big. This is it. You draw. So instead of you drawing, it has this basic like a rock nature. Yeah, it's like a rock. Yeah, look at it, like a rock. Yeah. So I'm just trying to rush up the class and then I try not to spend too much time on it. Control A, I liked all, and then I delete all. I turn off this. That's why I didn't see all this. So that is for that. And then this is the next tool. If you want to change the angle at the side, you want to probably make it look like a 3D view, you can use this to do that, and also this stretch the edge, and then this to curve. Okay, this is curve. I think it is curving. It's not going to show well because of the nature of the shape. If I have something different, it's going to show that. You must highlight all. If you highlight just a point, it won't work. Take note of that. You must highlight all. Highlight all, and that's when you need to. You see it now? Yeah, this is what I was trying to explain. If for instance, I want to make this book fly. Let me just do a quick animation at the end of this because I'm done with the tools. Yeah, you don't need this tool. I've not used it before. So let me do a quick animation. Let me just do a quick animation. This is my timeline. This is where it appears that I'm working. So I move to date. And then I want it to flap this way like this, and then when it comes to here I want it to go up, and then when it comes to here I want to come down. I think it's spreading, like it's getting close to the camera, like yeah. As mine now, this is my bed. I want this image to fly, like it's flying. I'm just trying to do a quick animation for you so that it will round up my class. The next class I'm going to explain the next tool. So there's a quick one. So let me play my animation. Wow, my book is just flying. So if I want to continue flying, I can try to circle it, which will length. Once I do an animation, so I'm just trying to make you see something. No, the circle is not right. Circle, and is that frame 2? That's frame 1. Frame 1. Yep. Frame 2. Going to be. Yep. So the linear. This is the linear. Yeah, that's already linear. So I just animated the bed flying back and front. Wow. So you seen it now. It's just a quick animation. So I can just try to render this animation now. Let me render as a spot 1 to 24, and I want to export to my desktop. So basically this is the end of today's training. I just showed you the basic tools and how you can use the basic tools to do something, something interesting. I just animated this and I just made it fly. Easy to make. When you start doing animation, you start understanding how to make it fly. I am trying to render it. It's quite slow. That's why you need to have a good system. If your system is stronger and faster, then you can easily render anything at the fastest pace if you want it. This is even fast. If you're doing something is of large, you may probably have a lot of keyframes. It's all depends on the numbers of keyframes you have. You have a lot of keyframes, you're going to spend more time rendering, a particular thing. So I'm trying to render this because the keyframes are not really much, but it's going to render now. So when it's done rendering, I want to play for you to see what I just animated. If you have any question, please do want to reach out to me. If you have any, probably there's something you have to, probably your software is not giving you the best stuff, you can talk to me. I'll tell you how to reduce the capacity of your system and how to reduce the effectiveness of it. So this is my animation. Wow. So welcome once again to an amazing class. Thank you. So that was my animation. I want to welcome you once again. I want to appreciate you for watching this video to the end. Please do want to stay tuned, stay connected. So that was all for today. So please, the next particular training, I'm going to show you how to use your field tools, and you're going to learn how to use your field tools. That's on the next training. Thank you very much for staying tuned to the end. Thank you for watching this video to the end. I'll see you in my next class. Have a nice day.